Organic feedback love loops. The best conversations are spontaneous, the ones that just flow. The best stand-up comedians who have practiced their routine over and over make it seem like it is spontaneous. Actors do scenes a cajillion times until they get it right, so that it seems spontaneous. One way to practice this is through improv training. Improv is generally thought to be about comedy, but improv is a necessary skill for world-class actors. They aren't improvising their lines, but they are improvising the emotions underneath their lines, but not in a vacuum. Two actors who have practiced a scene hundreds of times can play around with different emotions underneath the lines. But critically, they flow back and forth spontaneously with each other's emotions. This is when they say actors have chemistry. It is a very natural and very organic emotional feedback loop. The actors that don't have this chemistry can't make this connection. This is the same in real life. Sure, nobody's got memorized lines, but when you flow back and forth emotionally within a very pleasing and organic feedback loop, it feels fantastic. This is those rare occasions when you meet somebody for a first date and the conversation flows easily and all over the place. Or when you are laying in bed with each other after the first few sexual encounters and the conversation is flowing easily and all over the place. This is human nature at its best. This is the ideal, but it's hard to create because you can't really directly create it. You have to be confident enough to let it happen. Kind of like growing something. Anything, flowers, an avocado tree, anything. You can't make those things happen. That is up to Mother Nature. But you can create the space within which it has the best chances. This is where world-class gardening comes in. Soil composition, the right amount of water, etc. You can also do this conversationally with new people, with familiar people, to create the right conversational space to let the organically evolving emotional feedback loop take root. This requires a kind of deeper conversational structure about deep topics few people think about. This is kind of like priming the pump, or like making sure your garden is ready to produce some flowers. Instead of talking about superficial things, talk about these deeper things. Things they'll enjoy talking about but won't quite remember. Things that are about the structure of reality, the structure of human nature. This will allow them to feel a very deep, very profound, and very rare connection. The ideal conversational space to produce the ideal conversational fruit. To learn more, visit mindpersuasion.com/3x3.